Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this video is for the Cerberus room. Is a Cerberus mission on the HackTheBox. So I actually jumped to HackTheBox for the soul to hear the machine with you. I actually saw this machine, and this is my hour on my left. The hour. This is the best machine or best CTF. What you wanna be spell it. This is actually the best CTF I ever seen. This is really cool CTF, guys. And then now I think about it, we just have to be doing it and solve it together with you, okay? So if you're ready, now we can jump in Cerberus CTF on the HackTheBox. The first thing, all right. So actually, I wanna be give you something about it in the CTF. The CTF, the first thing, we just have the one goal, and this goal equal to we just have to be machine, and which machine is using this IP addresses, right? So now we just have to be copy this and go there, but it's not giving us nothing. So the first thing, the here guy, the map scan for we are generally using for map scan. There's the protocol and protocol and the port scanner is over here. So and that's actually giving us something is important here. So if you go there, there's an adjust 8080 port is open. So if you go there in the 8080 port, this is not actually giving us. So now it's giving us some page, but if your first time on this machine, it's not giving us nothing. So you just have to be go there no etc and host, and you have to be at this IP address with this host. Okay, so if you do that, now we are able to hack these machines correctly. So there is no port that's open here. If you can check it, oh my god, where is my map scan? So there is no port, there is no protocol is open, able to open for this actually machine. We just have to hear 8080 port is open, but we can actually scanning and recognition about this eSync or something like that. So the first thing I actually learned it on my mind, maybe we have to be using here brute force attack, but what the user, because we have no idea about the user. I mean, maybe it's not hidden at the req.txt. Maybe we will have to be creating new password list. Maybe it is so hard, I mean so strong, so there is no actually any port here. So there is the one thing we just have to be doing here. It's an recognize about this eSync, right? So now I'm going the new tab on Firefox and say here eSync, alright? Okay, okie dokie. There is an eSync.com and eSync.web here. Alright, so let me say here eSync exploit. Yeah, there is some actually page to here for eSync. You can check it like that. So it will gonna be working. Maybe, I don't know. So this is us eSync payload to here. It's the Python file. Yeah, it's a Python code. We just have to be used for it. So how? I actually don't know about it. So what is eSync? You can actually checking the eSync that over here. I actually read all of things here, and we just have to be know about it something in configuration. So no, there I'm just gonna be show you guys. Is don't worry about it. Okay, right. So the another things to here we just how to be checking for. This is Jacob Urban is CV 2022 24 is 716 is over there. So the another important things to here. I think you will gonna be use this, and then you have to be use this or what? I actually don't know. Maybe we have to be using this here. So if I'm gonna say there CVE 2021 2022 to here, for example, let me recount it. Yeah, so let me check it for the 5. Yeah, the 5 one to here. This is a 6 one, and this one is 5 one. Yes, they are different. So we just have to be check it here 5 one or 6 one. You just have to be try it. And the another important things to here actually, guy. Okay, so let me show you actually. It's on the hidden at the. It's actually hidden at the here. Yeah. There is an Isinga. We have to be looking for the LVI. You know, there is an exploit the Python. We will gonna be use it, but how I actually don't know. So let me check it here before. There's an some the local file inclusion attack here. So if I'm gonna say here using a local file inclusion. So oh my god, I actually have to be check it. Is it here? And the dog file. I don't know actually. Let me using here controller hash and say here using yeah, I mean this could be like there. And then I remember about it, it's an GitHub file. Yes, this is definitely like there. Yeah, there's an CVE 2022 and 247160 here. You just have to be go there in the CVE, the go file to here, and it's actually giving here the something. So if you have a website or web server like that, you have to be giving in this params on this actually like there. And for example, let me copy this and I'm giving here params 4 or params 1 like that. So let me use again. Okay, let me go there and paste it. Alright, if I'm gonna say enter on it, it's actually giving us nothing. But if you add here etc passwd to here, you got this username and password. It's not actually username and password. You know, it's actually just here we got in here not username password. This etc passwd file is something like that. So that means you can actually use it here for what? There is no 2022 port is open, so I don't want to be looking here to actually the SSH, the ID RSI, something like that. But if you go there and if you recognize more and more and more and more, you just have to be giving or recognize the 1 or actually giving it's on the 1 or 1 hour. Then you got here something. Okay, this is all the global resources to here, and using a Web 2 database for preferences and authentication. Using a 2IDO database is actually hidden into it. So that means you just have to be good in. So how can you check it? You just have to be copy this and then go for Isinga here, Isinga web. No, it's definitely not like that. Yeah, just have to be go Isinga web 2 and give this roles.ini. So it's actually giving here the for is database for this IP address. Okay, so if we are click enter, now we got in here some things are roles.ini. It's giving us here right. What was I getting here wrong? Roles.ini is Matthew. They're here or user is Matthew. So global resources preferences authentication. So let me try here resource ini to here. Maybe it's actually yes, that's fine. So now we got here new username and password there. So if you got this, you just have to be save it on your Kali Linux. This like that is definitely. So now we got in here username and password for this Matthew, and Matthew password is definitely is equal that. So now I think we go there and it's for what? It's for this login into it. So we got in here different, the something is something like that, I don't know, but you just have to be give this credential and login, like we login with Matthew, like that's definitely okie dokie. Yes, Now we got it. So this is our positions. We got in here. This I think Cerberus the local web server login page like Matthew here. If you are check it here, different is something like that is over here, okay here. So there is here on configurations, applications. There's something like that. It's not giving you nothing to here. So that means you cannot using it for this getting shell or something like that for getting down this hack this machine. You have to be check it for what we were doing before. You just have to be check it and actually here guy we just have to be check it here for what the 25 or 22 is a 25 or 22 which one I have to be check it here. I actually remember it, I got it before, so let me go there. Elite downloads and cat exploit the Python file, and this is what, yeah, here, yes, to here, yeah, you just have to be using here CVE 2022 and 24 and 715 to here. You just have to be use this. Alright, if you are copy this or if you are install it, now we got in here, we got this, we can work with this to here. Okay, so let me use it cp and exploit the Python home elite documents this Cerberus. No, what is my, there is no. Alright, let me create and make there here Cerberus and go to Cerberus file to here, Cerberus directory, and give it needs rename with Cerberus, right? Okay, now we can actually working with this Python file. This is an exploit.python. So if I'm gonna check it, Python 3 and exploit.python, usage is like that. You just have to be starting it Python 3 exploit.python and -t target -i attacker IP and -b attacker port -u username and -b password and -e PAM file here. So that means you have to be actually here guy creating some PAM file. So how you got this, if you read it one more time to here, where is it? Alright, it definitely is like there. To here is let me check it, scroll down there. Yeah, it's definitely is could be like that. To here, where is it? Oh my god, this could be here. So anyway, you just have to be creating is this SSH with keg and the PAM file to here. This is really this is actually guys two basics. You just have to be giving an SSH-k generator and a -PAM file. It's could be as an extension with PAM file. So enter file in which save to k. I'm just gonna be giving it SSH. Alright guy, this is the most important things about this video. You have to be giving nothing for password. That means our password is could be equal to empty. So you just have to be hit enter 2 times. So there is our SSH, this is our PAM file, is definitely here. Now we can use it. So let me giving here one more time Python 3 exploit.python. So it's actually giving us to here how we can use it. So this is really basics guy. Okay, don't worry about it. You just have to be giving here Python 3 exploit.python and -t. So now you just have to be giving here the target. You know our target is equal that, so you just have to be copy this, and it's definitely like that. So just giving it, okay? And oh my god, it's not good like that. I just want to be giving, show you everything, guy. Okay, you know this is our the target here, and now time to be giving here the username. Okay, let me giving here the username is you know is equal to Matthew to here definitely, and this is our the Matthew or user, and then the password you just have to be give it for the password it. So we got in here password, if you remember, it's copy and then paste it, and the for -e could be equal your PAM file, or PAM file is SSH, and -i you have to be give it your here your IP address, attack IP address 10.10.16.5 and dash capital B is could be your port, which port wanna be actually listing. And the first time I wanna be actually listing here this 89 is not 89, it's 87. So you have to be starting here 87 port and cat listener, and if you are giving here enter, it's actually giving you guy what is definitely right, it's giving you here guy this shell. Now we hack the machine, but we not hack this user to here. It's double data. If we are getting here privilege escalation, so that's not means or ending of video, because this machine is not Linux, this machine is Windows. So what does it mean? So there is a Windows machine to working here, but different IP address. So that means we just have to be looking into it and getting privilege escalation in the Windows machine. So this means we are gonna be using here FRRPC and the Chisel or something like that to here. Alright, if you're ready, that's why I love this CTF, because it's really real time. Okay, real world. Okay. Alright. We got in here this guys, we got in here this shell. The time what we are giving when we are get the Linux shell to here, we are generally running here Python 3, it's basic things, Python 3-c to import putty, okay, putty.spawn and binary bash is like that. It's definitely not like that here. We just have to be adding here quotation mark binary bash is could be like that. So the another things is comma is not found yet, because this could be Python 3. Oh my god, Python 3 -c, okay, import putty.spawn and then binary bash. Alright, it's now gonna be working, and export term with xterm to here, controller Z CTT raw the echo and FG. Now we can use it with this Linux like binary bash to here. Now we gonna be using it the binary bash to here. So we are on the here double data, if I send a giving here who am I, we are on this double data, and now we just have to be giving here actually what guy is cool, because we have to be go if you go to home, I'd say ls is definitely, and then we just have to be go Matthew or root, I don't know actually here. We have to be getting privilege escalation on this machine, so it's able to with limpis, you just have to be go there the opt file where is limpis is definitely here. So starting here Python listener for transfer the file, and gather the tmp and say here widget http and then 10.10.16.5 and 3 what limpis .shell. Alright, so time to be executed. Chisel here, no, the limpis.shell. Let me I want to be deleted. This is from the last soul. Okay, Chisel, yes, and then fire join the Python file, yeah. So let me execute it. Limpis here. What? I removed that. Chisel. Remove right regular file Chisel. Remove. Holy shit. Alright, let me execute the Chisel here. No, it's Olympus here. Okay, and run it. Sage mode plus X. Definitely we have to be give it here. Okay, and time to be run Olympus.shell here, because for we have to be gathering privilege escalation on this machine. Alright, it's ending now. And yeah, to here. You just have to be check it here. Okay, we have to be finding something. And then, if you are analyze this Olympus, if you are analyze this Olympus results, you understanding you have to be install here firejoin Python file. Okay, you have to be work this. You have to be install firejoin Python file here. Okay, where is it? It's on my downloads. So let me go my downloads. There's an firejoin. Yeah, here firejoin the binary file to here. So you just have to be it's firejoin the binary file. Okay, firejoin Python binary file. Okay. No, it's not FreeJohn. It's firejoin. Alright, you have to be just install it, but actually I don't remember where is it. Alright, firejoin. You have to here. The binary file there. Alright, there is your firejoin the binary file in the sacklist.org and OCC in the sac. That's 2022 is an 80 version the Python binary file here. So time to be CP it on this firejoin the firejoin Python the binary file in the Cerberus to here. Alright, let me go there and time to be actually ignore it. So if you can check there's an binary file to here, you just have to be working with this. Okay, and this is really a cool guy. Okay, the first thing you have to be move it with firejoin the binary file, the Python file. You know this is a binary file, but we cannot run this binary file. So we have to be actually move it with the Python file to here. And if you're starting here one more time, not here actually. Alright, Python 3 dash HTTP server and 3000 here. It's not gonna be working. Okay. Because of it, yes. So if you're starting the transfer file here and then go this actually shell for on it. You have to be transferred with the widget to here, and it could be right there. Okay, so now you just have to be sagemod plus X with sagemod plus X for executed and then run this. So it will give you root shell to here. Okay, Python 3 and a firejoin.python file. So now you can now run firejail-join equal to 16428 to another terminal option shell where sudo should grant your root shell to here. That is really cool, guy. So but we have to be actually added here the new shell about this IP address. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna be giving here the 44 listener and go my Cerberus file one more time and starting here the Python exploit, the Python file to here, and give it there is 4044, and it's actually giving us the here is like that. So where's my Cerberus? So now we got this new shell to here, but this is not root. You just have to be given it to what we were doing before, python 3-c import putty and then putty.spawn, and definitely could be binary bash is like that, and the export term equal to x term, and then the controller z ctt echo the fg with semicolon, and then now we are now why we are not alright, we are not root to here, that's fine. Okay, you can now run it, so we just have to be run this on the new shell to here, and then go for sudo su dash. Alright, let me give in here su dash. Now we are root guys to here, that's really fine, that is really fine to here. We got in here the su file, and we got there, we got there, we got there. Okay, we got there. So we are on the root file. If you go there cd cleanup, it's actually giving you nothing to here. Okay, there is nothing for you, there is nothing for you. Alright, there is nothing for you, trust me. So we have to be just giving here the terminal, or where is this actually be actually looking here for this Windows file, but how we are know about it, so we have no idea actually. So you know, we have to be hack the Windows machine, but this is root shell, but this is not Windows. So we just have to be looking into it for the password or something like that for the shell actually. The first thing you just have to be giving here the cat cd etc host. So this is actually giving you what is this Windows IP address here. So this is Windows IP address, but this is not gonna be working on local IP address. So you know this is local IP address, and you can actually access this IP address with your machine, but you cannot access this IP address. You just have to be giving here is any bridge into it with this shell for accessing this IP address. If you get it, this is the most important things actually in the cybersecurity, because this is how to be computers, I mean the communication between each other. So this is really cool guy. You just have to be know about it, about the CTF. This IP address we have no access it, because why? This is not local IP address, you know. And then we have to be bridge like Chisel, FRPC, something like that tool for accessed Windows IP address. But you know we have some idea about the username, but we have no idea about this password of Windows. So why? So time to be get this IP address is directly to here. Okay. So if you are recon this root shell to here, you will see what is password and where is the hidden it. So now I don't want to be take your time. I will give you actually to it guys directly. Okay, so let me go there the cd var, and yes, cd www could be. Let me go back and go there on the library. Okay, if you go there, we will gonna be see SSSS. The SS is that triple S to here. Just have to be go this, and then you will gonna be check here. You know, there's an database file is hidden it. If you go to database file, it's actually giving you something important about this cage Cerberus.local LDB here. You know, you just have to be know about it into it. Alright, so if you are starting here, strings is definitely could be like that. About this cage Cerberus.local LDB, it's actually giving you something about this local IP address. You have to be analyze it manually is actually guy, and you will gonna see there is an cache password is over there. So what does it mean? We got here the password but the hash one. It's time to be crack it. So how we are crack it? This is really basics. Let me show you. So you just have to be creating here this hash file, nano hash, and then give this hash. Okay, time to be cracking it. You know there's a hash file is already there. Just have to be giving here John hash, and then giving your dash dash word list, and then give it here what you want to be this password txt. So you know the password list here. I want to be using here the Raku txt loaded one password hash SSH 5 crypted crypto 6 there's no password hashes left to crack. There's some password but it's not gonna be crack this. Why? Because I cracked it before. So why did John not crack it this password? Why? Because I cracked it before. So where is my hash? So where is my password? I actually got to here. I will. Where's my? Alright, to here. This is our password to into it. Okay, this is the password. Alright. No, there. Where's my title for? Yeah, this is the password, and this hash. So let me cat it. Cat hash, and this hash equal to this password. Okay, now you are able to access the Windows machine, but it's not gonna be easy. So alright, if we are ready we can start. So if you're starting here, I will dash Windows RM for getting Windows shell for it with dash I, and then give this actually what are you getting before about this IP address into it. So let me cat the IP addresses here one more time. You know we got this IP address for this Windows machine, so I think it's time to be to here guy save it, and then we have to be accesses this IP address at this Windows machine, but it's not gonna be working. And then give it here dash U is Matthew. Matthew is writing like that, right? No, it's a double T. Matthew, and this password is equal that. Yeah, here definitely. That's fine. You know this is not giving to Windows shell to here. Why? I actually tell you guys before, because this IP address is local, not local IP address, but this is local IP address. So what does it mean? If you are not the same server with this IP address, you cannot access it. But we got this accesses this actually we got accesses this IP address. So what does it mean? We can use this IP address like a bridge for accesses Windows machine. So how is it possible? It's definitely possible with Chisel. You just have to be using here Chisel. Okay, so now I definitely be kill it, and I say here clear, and the time to be running Chisel there. So how are you gonna be running Chisel? You just have to be install Chisel on your machine. So I actually do it before. This is my Chisel file. I gonna be actually guys show you how you can actually Chisel Kali Linux. Okay, and then you can actually guys to here for install Chisel like there is definitely. You can actually install the Chisel here, and there's time to be using it or something like that. Or if you're already installed the Chisel there, Now time to be working with Chisel on our machine. So on your IP address you have to be using this alright, I want to be explaining it so clearly. Alright, we have now accesses Windows machine, okay, and then we have accesses Linux machine, and then we are using Kali Linux. So we have to be reverse it this IP address. This shell is definitely, we have to be using this shell for breach, right? Okay, so what does it mean? We have to be giving our IP addresses reverse IP address here, and for the second one you have to be giving this IP addresses like a server machine, like think it like that. So it's giving us this, so this shell giving us this the bytes and data for into the or hack to or as accesses for this IP address, and then cleaning it so clearly. Alright, how is gonna be actually able it? So how we got this? So this is the most important things here. So if we have to be using reverse IP addresses for our Kali Linux, you have to be running here chisel.server and -p, give here what you want to be using here. Which IP address and which port which port want to be using. I want to be using here as 9001 to here, and say there -- reverse, because why we are using our IP address for this reversing. Alright, so now it's listening. If you got there the Chisel, you have to be go there, just Chisel here. There is on Chisel, I got it before, but you have to be transfer it, and then trying to be using with this Chisel. So this is for this, is for client. You have to be using it like that, client, and give it here client, and give your IP addresses definitely, and which port are you actually here, which port actually here your they're listening on it. And let me go there, chat OpenAI, okay, and ask here what is Chisel port. What? This is too basic. You just have to be give to me 5985 Chisel port. Chisel is using for its 5985, okay, and give here -r. I actually got it before, so where is it? Is like that is definitely yes 59, got it here. So let me copy this, I don't want to be writing manually. So this is for this reverse on this Chisel port. You have to be give it here this Windows machine IP address, and give this port one more time. Now is this both of them is listening for us for accesses Windows machine. So if you're ready, guy, now we can access it this evil one Windows RAM for this Windows machine here. You just have to be starting here Windows RAM, and you have to be give here IP addresses your IP address. So it's two basics, because we are to here for reverse IP address. We are generally using here, or IP address is using here is this reverse IP address, okay. Just have to be given it, and for definitely username is equal to Matthew, and the password, if you remember, we got it before here, and this is our password. Alright, let me paste it. So we are now accesses Windows machine. We hack the machine. Now if you go there, for example, let me say ls, there is nothing. You just have to be go back to here and go desktop right there, Okay, cd desktop, yeah, like that, and then say here cat user.txt. So we got in here our first flag. If you are giving it, you just have to be submitted your first flag here. It's definitely herding is funkadelic, I think. Yeah, summer rating. Yes, this is on funkadelic. Okay, now if you're ready, we can here for privilege escalation. Alright guys, if you're ready for privilege escalation, we will gonna be working. Alright, the first thing we just have to be for privilege escalation using her WinPass, right? So the first thing you just have to be installing WinPass here. So I just want to be actually go their op file one more time and say here git clone and install the WinPass here. It's definitely like that. It's not fun. Is it here? I mean, I don't want to be actually use it here. Git clone. That's fine. Is it take time too much? Is alright, it's not. So and then the Python 3 is giving here go WinPass invoke web request is Windows WinPass.bat file the WinPass.file. Alright. I wanna be using it. So you know, we just have to be giving here or this evil win file here. We have to be know about it or there's system or operating system architecture. So I want to be show you guys how we are using our so how we can get Windows so operating system architecture here so fast and clearly. So don't worry about it. All right. So we just have to be waiting here for our endings as WinPass install on our Kali Linux machine. Yalan olmadı, yazını ağladım, sırtımı dayadım, vurdular beni, yırdıkları yerde çordular beni, beşinci kez ağıma tür koydular benim. Sonra dayadım, vurdular beni, yırdıkları yerde sordular beni. Alright, if it's anic, we can go here the piece and G, and then go to Windows piece, Windows win piece, bat, you know, there's an bat file, and time to starting here Python 3 for transfer this file, right? So we have to be, you know, definitely use it. What? Oh my god. So bro, what's your problem, huh? What? I just want to transfer a file. You know? That's not funny, you bitch. Shit. Oh my god, this is fucking... It's fucking nervous to me, you know? This... Invoke... dash web. Alright, I actually give it is like that. So if you copy this, we can actually paste it here. Alright, the URI HTTP Kali IP is equal that 10.16.5. Alright, wimpis.file, open file to here, path to, you know, users, Matthew, documents, yeah, like that, definitely. Alright, I'll go here, starting here is definitely could be like that. Alright, let me copy this one more time. Now I think it's gonna be working. Yes, to here, definitely. And wimpis.bat file here. Yes. Why is access is fucking deleted here? All right. You know, it's really supposed to me. This is gonna be working before, okay? Why not now? Alright, never mind it. You know, if you analyze this, or if it's working on your machine, it's actually giving here the managings, like there's manage engine exploit. This is, yeah, the like there, definitely manage engine is like there. Just give it here the new tab on your terminal, starting here MSF console. It could be like that, okay? Don't worry about it. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my god, it's fucking. So let me go back here on this method. Okay, I actually be giving here this chisel.exe file into it. Alright. Where is Chisel? There is no. Is it Chisel? Yes. Let me go here. So into it flat Chisel server. Nope. Client. No. Where is Chisel? The fucking. Are you fucking serious? Is it on the releases, but there is no releases, you know? Yep. Here. Alright. We have to be installing the here Windows 1. It's Windows Media 64 or what? Okay. CD Elliot downloads to here. Let me go download CP Chisel. And now I want to be using Windows is 89, so it means or is 32-bit from Elliot documents Cerberus Elliot documents Cerberus to here, and please gunzip it Chisel and mill it Chisel with chisel.exe. Okay, slash mod plus x chisel.exe. Time to be giving here Python listener and go my here upload chisel.exe. Okay, we have to be enabling with it this different locale here. I think I want to stop here my video, and when is this ending we're gonna be continuing. Alright guys, I gotta hear the some error, but don't worry, I wanna be show you how you getting privilege escalation here. If you are starting here your chisel.exe is definitely like that, you just have to be install Chisel and go Chisel file and say here goes Windows, go Arch Media 64 and go build the -o chisel.exe-v to here. And then you just have to be getting here chisel.exe is definitely like that, and then transferring it in able vim and run this command is definitely could be like that, and then go there https dc servers.local file. If you remember, we got it before, is definitely like there is dc.servers.local file is here, if you remember it. And then it's actually giving you how you can privilege escalation here. You just have to be starting here MSF console, and then searching here is definitely manage engine. Alright, which one is could be this is let me use the 7 here, use 7 and say here show options. You know there's an GUI ID, you have to give it GUI ID. If it's gonna be loading on your machine, it's actually giving you some directory here is GUI ID equal this, and the ECURL is could be equal this, and give it here the our host is this Windows machine IP address, and then the give your here your IP address and run it. So you got in here this root machine, okay? But I actually be trying something here. Alright, I want to be using here as not as Chisel for x64. Alright, let me go here. If I wanna transfer Chisel for yes, is a different architecture here. Alright, could be like that. Okay, so let me go to here Chisel, remove chisel.exe, give it. It's actually giving us this the 32 architecture, I mean the 82 89 architecture here. Alright, time to be starting it and go there back. I think we can go back one more time. I think, you know, there is nothing. Alright, let me use it. Yeah, I think we can use it. You know, we got it before. Maybe it will gonna working, I don't know. This problem about the architecture for this Windows machine. And you know, if you have no idea about this, if you're not access to the administrator, you have never gonna be learning architecture about this computer here. Alright, I think we can start in here chisel.exe. What it give it before is definitely like here. Alright, so let me run it. No, it's not gonna be working because these are 64 architecture running here. Okay guys, this is actually end of the video. Thank you for watching. This is on Cerberus machine. These are really hard. This is really hard. You know, this is really hard room. It's a hard machine for Windows machine. Okay. I want to be ending here my video. Thank you for watching. Alright, so let me see you again.